They're playing basketball.
Oh my gosh, I mean, I haven't played since 2006. That's when I stopped playing professionally. And initially, I was like, I will never play again. Like, I don't care if I ever play again. I'm over it. I never thought I'd be burned out like that, but I was. I started kind of getting recruiting letters in middle school, and my grandma was living with us at the time, and she just loved like going through those. And so she would, every time a new school would come in, she would kind of tell me about those schools. Yeah, it was a long process. There was like a process of elimination with my coaches and my family, and I got down to 5 schools, and I got down to 3, and I took 3 campus visits. And after each visit, it was kind of funny. I came home and I was like, "Oh, I want to go there." And the 3rd school was Stanford, and it was almost like I'm glad I went through the process with each school and realized the good in each school. But it was pretty obvious after visiting Stanford on that visit that I wanted to go there. I love Stanford. It's like that was the best 4 years of my life, but it was not easy. I had a really hard time on the basketball team. I didn't get to play volleyball the whole time. That was difficult. My senior year, this spring, we went to the Sweet 16, but we didn't make it to the Final Four. And so I was invited to like the All-American game and the 3-point contest and these different things. And I was invited to the draft.
Must I say it again? I said it before. Move out the way when I'm coming through the door.
So I started out in Miami. That was my rookie season, and then they folded that year later. So then I went over to New York, and I was there a season and a half. And then I was I was let go of that team. And then I took a short break, and then I was in San Antonio. And then I got hurt, tore my Achilles in San Antonio. And then the next year went to Seattle, and that's where I kind of finished out my career. I didn't really play for them, but I also played in Europe and Turkey. I feel like at that point in my career, I was pretty jaded. You know, basketball in college is so much more of a business than high school, and it was really emotional, and what I really clung to were my teammates and that team like experience and the emphasis on team. And the professional level, it's not the same. It's like one step less personal, more business. And I just didn't think I had the drive like I did when I was really young to like be the best in the world. And so my experience wasn't as kind of heartwarming as some of my other experiences in basketball. So now I'm a recruiter. I recruit for venture capital and private equity. So that's the investors in like tech startups. So funny, it's like an opposite of where my life was before. I was constantly like being recruited, and I was the talent, and now I'm seeking talent and helping place them. And now I'd say after all this time, I mean, it's almost 7 years later, I'm finally getting to the place I was when I was in high school, when it was like, let's go play pickup, let's get a good group together and like get after it. And so I play in a men's league with my guy friends. We played 6 seasons in a row, and we have a blast. And it just finally, this is why I started playing. You know, the kind of just the raw love of the game and pushing yourself and all that.
My voice, you can tell I am a scholar. I'm also the leader of the hip hop followers. Now get this, I'm at a gym and I'm rocking.